Say we went through a grieving process. There was a lot of thoughts of this, going to a bunch of therapy and working through all these options was not what we had envisioned for our family.
And it was sad because he had been talking, and then he just kind of lost it. So now we really won't have that normal experience, at least not right now.
Yeah, it was definitely a blow to you. I mean, as far as, your aspirations and stuff for, basically my oldest son, that type of thing. It's kind of like, it's just a blow to you in general, but then you have to think about it in terms of, him doing the best he can with what he has.
And he's gonna have these challenges for his whole life. And it was awful. I can't think of any other word to describe it.
Autism. Most of us have a vague understanding of what it is, but aren't really sure. You may recognize me as our state's former lieutenant governor, but today I'm here as Ronald's mom. Ronald was diagnosed with autism when he was 2. I understand all too well what those parents were feeling. You quickly realize that your child's life isn't going to be the one you dreamed he'd have. I remember being terrified that we wouldn't be able to get him the help that he needed. Today, 1 in 110 children will be born with autism. That's a 600% increase over the past 2 decades, and we don't know why. More children will be diagnosed with autism this year than those with childhood cancer, juvenile diabetes, and pediatric AIDS combined. We don't know what causes it, and there's no medical detection or cure. As a parent, when you first hear those words, it's like being hit by a tidal wave. You know you need help, but where do you go? Who do you trust? Fortunately, in Iowa, we have the Homestead.
I read through it and I cried. I don't know how long. But then I thought, okay, this is wasting time. I've got it. Just get over it. There's nothing I can do about it. What can I do next? What am I going to do to help him? And that was all part of my grieving process. I just didn't sit on the couch and, I cried for a little while and had several more tears, and of course 10 years later I'm crying still. But you just can't wait. You cannot sit and wallow in your, sadness.
With the Homestead, they were like, yep, we see that in lots of other kids, and we'll just work on it. And nothing seemed, odd to them, or they weren't surprised, and they didn't make me feel like I was seeing something that wasn't really there, which is kind of a relief sometimes.
I think for me, the biggest thing I say is that I can't worry about my 40-year-old child right now. I have to worry about taking care of my 4-year-old child. And so I just have to take it day by day. I have dreams for Cameron, but they're small dreams. I have dreams that one day he'll speak. I have dreams that he'll play with his big brother. But as far as going to college, sure, I'd love for him to, but I can't set it as an expectation because I don't want to set that on him, and I don't want to set that on myself either.
Autism is what they call a spectrum disorder. A mildly affected person might just seem quirky and live a typical life. On the other end of the spectrum, a person might be unable to ever speak or care for themselves. Because there's such a wide range, treatment needs to be carefully customized for each child. At the Homestead, by using research-based strategies like applied behavioral analysis, they're able to provide intense and focused techniques designed for that specific person. The results are often remarkable and life-changing. The Homestead's goal is simple: to help each person they serve live as full and vibrant a life as possible.
The Homestead doesn't really seem to look at that. They just want them to have the best possible life, whatever that means.
If there had not been a Homestead, I don't even want to think about it. Who knows? He might be in an institution right now.
No matter what life has in store for us and Cameron, we continue to see signs that the world is opening up to him. And, you know, our limits for Cameron are you know, we have no balance for him at this
We
point.
threw our limits out the door. There used to be so many things that we would say, oh, well, we can't do this because Cameron can't do it. And then we just kind of woke up and we're like, why not try? What's going to happen to us if we go there and it doesn't work? We just leave. So now we basically try anything with him, and the things that he overcomes and the things that he shows us that he can do, it's amazing that he's just been able to open up his world and accept so many things. And in turn, it's been great for us because we're still able to do all these fun things as a family together.
David has a wonderful quality of life. David's allowed to be everything that David can be.
Hope. That's what every parent who hears the word autism needs most. They need to know someone's out there to help them and that there is hope. Yes, the diagnosis often means you have to redefine the dreams you have for your son or daughter. But with the Homestead's help, some dreams can still come true, and new dreams will be born.